TJ and Jessica in the morning on 92.5 Kickin' Country.
And you're watching Hawk's Eye View.
Welcome back to the worldwide leader of all things Hanahan. I'm Molly Ducker. It's Friday, May 10th, and you're watching another Hawk's Eye View Media Tech 2 takeover. Now that we're 10 days into May, testing is already in full swing. So let's get you all caught up to date on the upcoming tests. A lot of the AP exams are in our rearview mirror, but the remaining ones look like this. Today, May 10th, is the AP US History exam. Monday is AP Calc. Wednesday is AP Computer Science, and the AP exams finish on Thursday, May 16th with AP Bio. Not everyone is taking AP exams though. Some of you have EOCs, and that schedule plays out like this. On May 14th, you will have English 2 writing and senior EOCs. On Friday, May 17th will be the English 2 reading EOC. Tuesday, May 21st is the Algebra EOC. The next day is the Biology EOC. And then we finish up on Thursday, May 23rd with the History EOC. Finally, let's talk finals. Your 5th block final will be on Thursday, May 23rd. 1st and 2nd block finals are on Friday, May 24th. And finally, we finish finals for 6th, 3rd, and 4th block on Wednesday, May 29th. I know that's a lot of dates, but at least there won't be a test for that. Hey seniors, here are some dates you should know. Tonight, Friday, May 10th, is the Senior Sunset at 7:30 on the football field. Next Thursday, May 17th, is your grad walk at Howe Hall Ames and Hanahan Elementary. That's at 8:30. On Monday, May 20th, is the senior class picture, breakfast, and checkout on the Hill at 9 a.m. May 23rd is the Big Senior Awards Night at 6 p.m. Graduation practice is mandatory, and it's here in the auditorium on May 30th at 10 a.m. Finally, the big day, graduation, is at the North Charleston Coliseum on Friday, May 31st at 9 a.m. Seniors must be there at 8 a.m. Speaking of important dates, if you're interested in planning next year's prom and selecting the theme, you might want to listen up. Don't forget to scan the QR codes posted around the school to make next year's prom one to remember. Please see Ms. Dymar in room 120 if interested or have any questions. Today, Friday, May 10th, is the last day to get your idea in.
People should scan the QR code, especially since you're an upcoming senior. You'd be able to have your voice and choice heard, and I think that really matters with the student body.
I know that was a lot of information, so Hawk's Eye View will be back in a minute.
Gentle ladies and fellows, when I think of my favorite Shakespeare sonnet, this one is my favorite. Thy shall gather thy closest mates to a battle upon their foes, so let they creweth know how the battle of the bros goes.
Does anybody know what that guy just said? Well, you're in luck. Ladies with gentle hands. I speak fluent old school. Said, do you want to battle your friends in volleyball and vie for the title of the best crew on campus? Well, here's what you need to know about this year's Battle of the Bros.
So do you want to be a part of Battle of the Bros? It takes place Wednesday evening, May 29th in the gym. There will be teams of 4 to 12 players, and you will sign in with Coach Bachman in room 12. All groups are invited to participate in practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays during May. Finally, the entry fee is $5 per team and another $5 per player. We hope to see you at the Battle of the Bros.
Battle of the Bros looks like it'll be a lot of fun. Speaking of fun, Stuco is looking for a few at-large members to make next school year the best one yet. At-large member applications are now open and will be accepted until next Friday, May 17th. QR codes are posted around the school, so if you still want to be a part of Student Council, now is your chance. Also, Stuco wants to hear from you. Fill out the Student Council feedback forms by clicking the QR code on the screen or find one around campus. This will give you the chance to help make spirit activities better. 5 lucky individuals will receive a sweet treat goodie bag for their submission. Those surveys are also due by Friday, May 17th. Being a part of Student Council can be a lot of fun. You know what else is a lot of fun? Marching band and color guard. And if you'd like to be a part of one of those, listen up. Here's HEV's own Sawyer Brunel with more.
Thanks, Molly. Marching band season is quickly approaching, and so are the dates for tryouts.
Color Guard tryouts are May 13th and 14th for anyone who is brand new to Color Guard.
It's the visual component of the marching band. They add the color, they add the visual to all the instruments.
Color Guard's a great way to be involved with the marching band, especially for students who may not play an instrument. So if you like to be a performer, if you want to be working with equipment, dancing, and just being part of the marching band community, this is a great way to get involved.
Starting on May 13th, that's Monday through Wednesday, and then the following week we have our marching band spring training, May 20th through the 23rd. And it's basically just a no pressure way to kind of test drive what marching band will be like for the upcoming season. Then we have our band cookout coming up on Saturday, May 18th. That's going to be at the Hawk's Nest between the hours of 4 to 7.
That's too exciting to miss. Now back to Molly in the studio.
In other exciting news, last Friday, our theater program performed their final play of the year.
Go ahead and make the announcement.
Mr. Roberts' Theater 3 and 4 classes put on Finding Corey Taylor. The production behind this play has been going on for over 2 months with much anticipation building behind the scenes. Friday saw all their hard work pay off. Great performance, guys. The future for theater is looking bright. Speaking of looking bright, will we see the sun this weekend? To find out, let's send it over to Stephen Slaughter for more on this weekend's weather.
Thanks, Molly. I'm on the baseball field. It's playoff season, so there's been a lot of action on the diamond the past week. Now, let's get into your weekend forecast. On Saturday, expect clear skies throughout the day with lots of sunshine. It's a perfect day to spend time outside with family and friends. And for you tanning ladies, the UV index is 9. We're looking at a high of around 81 degrees and a low in the low 60s at nightfall. Sunday will be another great day of weather. There will be a high near 83 degrees with few clouds overhead during the evening. Going into Sunday night, it will cool down to about a low of 62 degrees. That's all I have for your weekend weather. If you ask me, I'm ready for some fun in the sun. Now, back to Molly in the studio.
Thanks, Stephen. That forecast sounds like perfect playoff weather. Speaking of playoffs, we've had a busy spring sports playoff season. So let's send it over to Lauren Furs in the HEB Sports Center to give us a rundown on all things Hawk sports.
Thanks, Molly. Our Hawks had a full week of playoff action. Earlier this week, our baseball team took on Dreher High School to secure a spot in the lower state championship. They're already calling this one of the greatest comebacks in Hanahan baseball playoff history. After being down 7-1, Riley Turner with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th walks off the game winner with a drive to deep left field, driving in 3 runs. The boys send Dreher home, winning 10-9, and now find themselves playing for the lower state championship again. Staying with our Hawk boys, our soccer team traveled to Waccamaw to take on the Warriors for a chance to go to state. Our Hawks fought hard but fell short, losing 3-1. They did have a great season though. Also, let's congratulate Darling Diaz and Mauricio Salazar for being named to the 2024 East Team in the East-West All-Star Game. Moving on to our Hawkettes, our softball team hosted Georgetown Monday night. Our Hawkettes won, advancing to the district championship. On Wednesday, our Hawkettes were back in action against Gilbert. After winning a strong first game, the ladies advanced to a second game, where they fell short 6-5. They have lots to be proud of though. Great season, Hawkettes. Back to the boys, our Hawk golf team traveled to Darlington for lower state. On Monday, the Hawks placed 4th, which has them advancing to the state championship next week. Your Hawk low scorers are there on the screen. Congrats, boys! Our track athletes traveled to Philip Simmons to compete in the region championship. The following athletes advanced to the lower state championships in Camden this Saturday. Special congratulations for those athletes who placed top 3 in their events. Those names are highlighted in orange. If you see any of these athletes in the hallway, make sure to give them a congratulations. From the track to the court, representing our boys tennis team, Landon and Cole Herbert traveled to Florence for the singles state championship. Special congratulations to our very own Landon Herbert for qualifying for North-South and making All-State. As spring sports are coming to an end, fall sports will be right around the corner. As a reminder, boys volleyball will be holding open training sessions Tuesdays and Thursdays between 6:15 and 8:30 in the HHS gym. Normally, I would have a list of upcoming games, but as you know, the playoff schedule is constantly changing. To stay up to date, visit our new athletic page at bcsdschools.net. Find Hanahan High School and then search for the athletic page. That's all the sports that we have for you this week, Hawks. Now back to Molly in the studio.
Thanks, Lauren. Here's one last thing I wanted to let y'all know about. If you're interested in playing Powder Puff football in the fall, make sure you stop by the interest meeting on Thursday, May 23rd at 4:30 in the cafeteria. Once you're there, you can get all the info you need to play for our defending Powder Puff champs. Please see Officer Scott if you have any questions. Finally, we wanted to bring back a segment we haven't aired on Hawk's Eye View in years. Here's a throwback of the TikTok twins, this time with Kelsey and Lexi.
Thanks, Molly. Today we're going to be highlighting some of the most viral TikToks at the moment. I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Lexi.
We know that TikTok is a major part in many of your lives.
And some of you may be on it right now. So put your phones down. Let's take a look at one of my favorite TikTok trends at the moment, Meek Mill's Get Up Challenge.
Get up! Get up!
Do your best Meek Mill impression.
Get up!
Do your best Meek Mill impression.
Get up!
Do you think you could do it, Kelsey? Because I know I could. Get up!
Lex, never again. Let's take a look at the next TikTok. JoJo Siwa recently came out with a new song which inspired this dance. Many people have been copying her dance and makeup all over TikTok, making jokes out of it.
Dream guest on my podcast? Oh my gosh. I mean, honestly, let's spice things up. One of my exes.
So those are some TikToks getting tons of views. We also have a hawk that's very popular.
Hanahan's very own Amelia Webster recently blew up on TikTok, getting over 700,000 likes and over 4 million views. I wish I could go viral like that.
Right? So those are some popular TikToks that we found this week.
And if you're wondering who our favorite follow is, that's easy. It's our girl Molly. Now let's send it back to her in the studio.
Aw, thanks ladies. I'll make sure to follow back. Well, that's all we have for you in this week's edition of the Media Tech 2 Takeover. From all of us here at Hawk's Eye View, I'm Molly Ducker, and we hope you have an amazing weekend, Hanahan.